Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the hangar at tonight. TSSR Game Time Live brings you Bombers High School boys basketball as the Bombers are taking on the visiting Farmington Farmers here tonight. Should be a pretty exciting varsity contest once we get to that point. Of course, we have the JV contest up at this very moment. John Burton on the call. Alongside me, we got Brandon Thomas here tonight. As we just got through the starting lineups for the Farmington Farmers, we'll get those to you in just one moment. We'll let you listen in as the Bombers get set to take the court here for the JV game. So there are the starting lineups for your Macomb High Bombers. Number 10, Hayden Katz. Number 21, Caden Nupp. Number 23, Drake May. Number 34, Marshawn Delaney. And number 24, Nick Elby. Again, we appreciate everyone taking the time out of their night to join us here for the JV game. Of course, we will have the varsity contest on to follow suit. Starting for the Farmers, it'll be number 00 Noah Howell, number 12 Braden Brewer, number 14 Cole Blackhurst, number 15 Blake Meltz, and number 32 Logan Gardner. Bombers win the tip. They'll start with possession. Here is May in the corner. Wide open three is good. Bombers get the scoring kicked off early here. Drake May punches through three. And the Bombers are on the board. Farmers working it into the middle. That's going to be a turnover. Picked up by Macomb High. Drake May pass ahead for Elby. Will be tipped out of bounds. Farmers tried to save it, couldn't do so. Possession will remain with Macomb.
And we will be playing 8-minute quarters here in the JV. You never know what you're going to get out of the JV time on quarters.
May wants another three. Just got backboard on that one. A little bit off target there after connecting on his first attempt. Dribble handoff this time for the Farmers. Nice pick and roll action and a nice feed to the middle. We're going to have a traveling violation called. So it'll be Bombers basketball. That was a pretty nice movement there by the Farmers squad. Cats will bring the ball up the court for Macomb. Just over 7 minutes to play. We're 1 minute into this game. Here is Nupp now in the corner. He gets a screen from Delaney. Kicks it out. LB top of the key into the corner for May. Pick and roll back to LB. Nice pass down low. LB loses his footing on the inside. He's swarmed by Farmers down low. He's able to get that one kicked out to May. Drive, kick, down low. LB scores. Beautiful feed there by Drake May. Nick Elby's able to convert on the other end. Pretty close to a travel there. May harassing the ball handler on the other end. Ball on the floor once again. Bombers with the turnover. May wants a touchdown pass. He gets it up to Elby, and he'll score another two. Bombers off to a ferocious start here. Will force an early timeout out of the Farmington Farmers. 7-0 is the score right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Back here at Macomb High, Bombers have a 7-0 advantage over Farmington. 6 minutes and 28 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. It was a three by Drake May, and then back-to-back points from Nick Elby for the Bombers score. Here's a pass top of the key. Howe now works with it for the Farmers. He's forced to give it back over to the wing. Dribble handoff action comes from Melty. He's working against Katz. Top of the key, almost loses it there. May trying to poke it away. He will jump up into the stands as he tracked that one out of bounds. Bombers once again showing that defensive pressure. We saw that the other night here at the hangar against Geneseo from this JV squad. Pass forward, Gardner. Feeds it back over to the wing for Howell. Top of the key, pass back down low. Gardner guarded closely by Elby. He's going to have that one almost taken away by May. They're going to call foul under the basket. It'll be the first of the game on Macomb, first on May. They're going to call that one on the floor. Farmers will get set on the inbounds play here. Box set. Send it out to the free throw line. This one's going to be passed down low. Kick out three-pointer on the way from the lefty. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Macomb. Bay once again with his eyes up, trying to look for that long pass down the court. Connected on one to Elbert earlier on. Nobody open there. May's trapped now in the corner, trying to find someone to get it to. Gets to Elby around the volleyball spike line. Dribble handoff back over for Nups. Get pass into the corner. And they're going to call a traveling violation before the pass. Five minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. If you're on listening and watching us, make sure to get into that live chat. Let us know where you're listening to us from, which side you're rooting for here tonight. This one's going to be a deep three on the way, and it's good. Blake Mells knocks down the long triple and puts the Farmers on the scoreboard. Macomb still with a 4-point lead as the lights just kicked off right here in front of us.
I was going to say, it got awfully dark here.
May dribble drive, finger roll at the rim. Can't get it to go, but he's able to get the steal on the other end. That layup is good. Drake May scores two more on the steal and score. And May's going to come away with another steal. Read the eyes perfectly there. May back the other direction. Off-hand layup is good. 7 early points for Drake May. He gives the Bombers an 8-point lead here in the first quarter. High pass to screen action here out of the Farmers. Mel's working against Delaney, kicks it to the wing. Wing three on the way. That one no good. Offensive rebound by Howe. He's going to be fouled almost. Was able to put it in as well, but Noah Howe will go to the line. Foul will go on Katz.
First time we see any team at the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Couple subs getting ready to check in between free throws here for Howe. First one is off the back iron, no good. It'll be number 42, Kyler Norton, and number 44, Mason Shelby. And for their respective squads. Just over 4 minutes to play. Second free throw also no good. 0 of 2 trip to the line for Howe. Bombers working around here. Katz passes down. The Farmers were looking for a trap there on May, deep on the right wing. May's going to get there, trying to skip it across the paint. That's a dangerous pass. It was intended for Norton. He swatted out of bounds. May on the inbound set that comes all the way out to the left wing. Three falls just a bit short. Off the front of the rim, skip pass up the court. You can see May in the backcourt there trying to cause havoc once again. He's already got a couple steals in this contest. Here's a pull-up three for Howe. That one will be no good as well. Katz is able to track down the rebound deep into the backcourt. He'll take it up himself. And he'll look to slow things down. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. Bombers still hang on to their 8-point advantage. May behind the back crossover, forced to give it up to Elby. Now Cats working with the top of the key for Norton. May once again pump fake, dishes it all the way out to the corner for Norton. This is going to be Nupp. He was open, decides to pass it up for Cats. Bombers taking a lot of time off the clock here on this possession. Here's Norton working with it in the post. And it looks like the Bombers are going to reset here. Excellent defense here for the Farmers. Macomb hasn't had a good look at the basket yet this possession. Finally, they were able to force feed it down low for May. May dumps it off. Elby at the rim is good.
The defense and the patience, just good basketball there. Good JV basketball.
Here's another long three. That one's going to be short for Mel's. Cats will bring it up. It appears the scoreboard program has frozen for a second. We'll get that fixed in between quarters. Here's May on the drive. Layup, that one a little bit short. Can't get that one to go. Just under 2 minutes to play. Bombers with a 10-point lead. Thomas Norwall with it in the corner.
Good tight defense by the Bombers to force that 5-second violation.
Logan Gardner will check back in for Farmington, as well as number 30 Bradley Kemper will make his first appearance of the game. Cats with it, skips it outside. May, nice close out there with high hands. May's forced to give it back over for Cats. Now into the corner for Simmons, who just checked into that game. Post-to-post pass there. Elby goes over for Norton, who can't convert the layup. That was good defense by Farmington once again. Mel's back the other way. He's trapped in the corner, and that's going to be off his leg. Bomber basketball.
So far, Elby's been a player that has found ways to get open. And, I mean, he's got a couple points. That shot just did not fall for him. But now the Bombers have the ball once again. Let's see what happens.
13-3, that pass almost goes through the hands of Cats. Close to an over and back call there. May Euro steps into the lane, kicks it out. Simmons gives it back outside for Cats. Nice bounce fast feed down low for May, who tried to make the extra pass, but that was going to be taken away. Farmington with the basketball. 50 seconds to work. Wide open three for Nordwall. That one won't go. We're going to get an over and back violation called. I believe that's going to go on Gardner. 32 it will. Cats with it. Top of the key, looking for that pick and roll action over for Norton. Gets it to him right through the hands of May. Couldn't corral that one in. Farmers will take over. 25 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And Melt's on the drive, kicks it out to the corner. That's Kemper there. Now inside Gardner, kick out, three on the way. Rolls around, won't go. Offensive rebound, put back Gardner, good, and the foul. Logan Gardner able to fly in, secure the offensive rebound, and get the bucket as well. So he will take his first trip to the line. His free throw will be no good. 10 seconds to work with now for Macomb. Got to go quickly here at the end of the quarter. 13-5 is the score. Cats on the drive, looking to dump it off, gets it over. Norton layup good. And that's how the first quarter will come to an end. Long range shot off the top of the backboard. That will not go. So 15-5 is the score at the end of the first quarter. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you right after this.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
It'll be Farmington basketball here to start the second quarter. Hopefully we got the scoreboard fixed now. It won't freeze up again like it did there at the end of the first. 15-5, Bombers 10-point lead. Fresh 8 minutes put on the clock here to start quarter number 2. Howell has it for the Farmers, looking to get it to the high post for Gardner. Bombers with hands on it once again. Fast break. Delaney looking to push it up, able to score through the contact. Marshawn Delaney gets his first 2 points of the game. He had a big night in the JV game the other night against Geneseo. Nice feed down low from Gardner, and another and one opportunity, this time at the hands of Nordwall. That was just a beautiful find there by Gardner, working out of that high post area. Just caught it and immediately dished it off over.
Currently, Farmington is 0 for 3 from the line. Let's see if they can stick this one in, and they do not.
So foul shooting, definitely some issues for the Farmers. Delaney with the rebound. It'll be a jump ball force. Marshawn Brown checks into the game for the Macomb Bombers. Lupp has it here, throws up a couple pass fakes, is now able to get it for Cats. Working it down low, Delaney tied up once again. They're going to call a traveling violation. Bradley Kemper works it over for Howe, gets it to the top of the key for Meltz. Guarded by Brooks up there. Backdoor cut by Howe. Not able to go anywhere this time. Skip pass. Almost goes out of bounds. Nice job able to track that one down. Pass comes all the way up for Norwell. Now Howe with the long 2 is able to score his first 2 of the game for Farmington. Cuts it back to single digits. Cats with it here, gets it back over for Nupp. You see Farmington is starting to come out and look for that trap. That's going to be a travel. Cats going to the rim. He left his feet. He was trying to dish it off, had nobody to get it to, and came down with it. LB and May back into the game for Macomb. Number 14, Cole Blackhurst in for Farmington. Yeah, Farmington's half-court defense has been pretty good. Macomb's done a lot of their damage in the fast break after getting steals and such. You can see it there on that possession, able to force the turnover out of Cats. As that's going to be another baseline jump shot for Kemper. Farmington cuts the lead down to just 6 now. LB is going to be almost threw that one away. Norton did a good job tracking it down. Here's May, a couple crossovers, has that one swatted away. Brooks, corner 3. That one won't go. He's able to fly in, gets his own board. Here's LB in the post. Nice move there, count it. And the foul, Nick LB down low. Showing off the footwork and touch. LB up to 8 points in this contest. Bombers' first trip to the line this game. Elby's free throw is good. Five minutes and 38 seconds to go here before halftime. Kemper has it, trying to get it down low for Nordwall. It's going to be off his hands, turnover. May trying to bounce it up ahead for Elby. Couldn't make the connection there. Colvin Haroldson into the game for Farmington. Number 31, Alex Simmons, will not check in. Now he will.
I think everybody's seen him there but the officials, and then they said no, then they let him in anyway.
So Simmons will check into the game. Nordwall has it high post, dribbles that one out, gives it up for Meltz. Cross-court pass over for Howe. Now here's Nordwall back outside. Howe, late close out, take the jab step and then put up the three. Brooks has the board. Cats down low, LB post fade. Rousel around, can't get the shooter's touch that time. Also a little bit short on that post fadeaway. Here's Meltz, dribble, drive, step back, long two on the way. That one won't go. Ball batted around. It's going to be Farmers basketball.
Most of the shots we've seen, John, from Farmington is 15 footers or longer here tonight. Macomb's defense just isn't letting anything go into the post. They're not getting beat on fast breaks. There's no touchdown passes, but we've seen that on the other side for Macomb, and that's why there's a 9-point lead for the Bombers here.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bombers defense able to force a lot of those long twos, and those aren't really the shots that you want. You either do all your scoring at the rim or step back and hit the three. Bombers defense is held tight this game, as we're going to have a block around the baseline. That'll be on Elby. That'll be his first foul of the game. Farmers get set on another out-of-bounds play under the basket. This one come out for Meltz. Sidestep three is going to be just a touch long. May's able to corral the rebound, going back the other way quickly. Nice step through move there, and May gets the layup to go. Just nobody picking up May there on the fast break. Went coast to coast and is able to score at the rim. Meltz on the drive, kicks that one out almost through the hands up there of Haroldson. Back over Meltz, guarded closely by Brooks. He'll get it back in the corner. He'll put up another three. That one's going to be long. May with another rebound. This time May will give it up. Elvy, extra pass over for Brooks, who was trying to give it back the other direction. I'm going to say Farmers basketball there. Must have went off Brooks once again as he went out of bounds. May, quick dance there. Almost able to poke it away. Here's the dribble drive, trying to kick it out for Kemper. They're going to call a traveling violation. Seen quite a bit of that here tonight out of both sides. May across half court, just over 3 minutes to go here. Down low, Simmons trying to feed it over for Brooks. Almost intercepted there. We batted out of bounds. Inbound set, skip pass comes out for May, throws up the pump fake, goes to the rim. That'd be partially blocked there. May was on the drive. Bombers defense, nice job getting back this time, and that pass will go off the backboard. Bombers will take over. Mason Shelby will check in, number 44 for Farmington. May outside was looking for a bit of a lob there to Simmons, but a timeout is called by Macomb. We will stay here for this one. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronelby.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street, Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, Blue Bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Two minutes 30 remain on the clock here in the second quarter. May's going to have that one poked away from behind. Luckily, Brooks was right there to reel it back in. Here's Norton on the inside. Hop, step, drive is good. Two points for Kyler Norton. Bombers advantage up to 13 now. They've really locked in here in the second half of this second quarter. Here's Brooks going the other way after the steal, and he tried to dunk it down. That would have got the fans on their feet this time. You blow the fast break dunk.
You saw he had that in his head the entire time, just unfortunately didn't go down for him.
Kind of took me by surprise a little bit. I wasn't expecting to see Brooks get up there like that. Kemper will hit the three on the other end. Back to a 10-point lead. And was that tipped? It was not. Bombers throw it away. And May will get the inbound steal here.
He really shocked the Farmers on that. He came from out of nowhere and got that steal here with a minute 20 left in the first half.
This three on the way, that's no good. And there's be an over-the-back foul on Norton. Yeah, May is very, very good at that, playing defense on those inbound passes. We saw him had a couple steals the other night against Tennessee. Almost had a few more here tonight. He was able to make good on that last attempt. It's just something he does very well. Full effort player. There's Norwell now. Gets it back outside for Kemper. Kemper, the leading scorer on the Farmington side here tonight. Bombers away with another steal, 24-14. Bombers, nice ball movement this time. It'll be Simmons on the drive, swings it out for May. Almost lost that out of balance. Nice half spin there. He's able to drive inside. Norton will miss the layup at the rim. Nicely contested that time by Farmington. Meltz gets it out. Kemper wants another three. That one just barely grazes the front of the rim. 25 seconds to go here for Macomb. May will look to slow things down. Seconds. May will put up the quick trigger three, and he'll connect on that one. Drake May has got 12 points, and here's a steal the other way back for Simmons at the buzzer. Wouldn't have counted anyway. And your halftime score is 27-14 in favor of Macomb. We'll take a break here during halftime and be back with you right after this game. It's 27-14 in favor of Macomb here at the Hangar. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back in just one moment.
And welcome back to halftime with Milton Griffin, Director of Radiology here at MDH. And Milton, sharp dress, the sharpest dressed interview I think I might have ever done in my life, let alone here at MDH.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Obviously, since you take pride in how you look, you take pride in your department, I would imagine, too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate McDonough District Hospital affording me the opportunity to be part of a wonderful organization and a spectacular healthcare team.
Now, when people hear radiology, I think they think x-rays. At least that's what I think. But there's more to it than that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's predominantly radiology, but we also have MRI, DEXA, and ultrasound. And those areas do not incorporate x-ray. So, but it's incorporated in the radiology department.
So there's obviously a lot that goes on in your department. So there's a lot of areas you have to have some level of expertise, I would imagine, to be able to be the director. What is it, a hospital the size of MDH offering a wide range of available options in the radiology department? What's that say about MDH?
Right. So number one, we have the some of the most advanced level equipment. Number two, we offer a comprehensive array of radiology services, and that speaks volume for a rural healthcare organization, because usually a rural healthcare organization, they offer some services, but it's not comprehensive. But at MDH, we have the ability to offer comprehensive services, as well as the equipment that we have is top of the line.
Now, obviously, radiology is an important part of medicine, but what is it about radiology that drew you to that department?
So when I was in high school, I was in charge of a science project, and one of the books that I was given had a snapshot of a chest x-ray in the upper right corner. And I spoke to my guidance counselor, and she informed me that that's a chest x-ray, and that's done by radiology technology. And that kind of led me down the path of becoming a radiology technologist.
Radiology's changed a lot. I don't know how long you've been in the business, but when my mom was in teens and early 60s, they did x-rays for things that they would never do x-rays for now.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure you've seen a lot of change through the years too, right?
Absolutely.
What has been the biggest change that you've seen?
So I've been in radiology for 47 years, and the biggest change that I've seen is leaving the old technology, which was chemistry, film, and very heavy cassettes, and more or less an image taking from the time that the doctor ordered the image, and if he wanted to see it on an acute basis, it was probably maybe 15 minutes. Now, an acute image can be done, and the doctor can be at the bedside viewing the image in 10 seconds.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. So we've talked to a lot of people in our time here about they're from Macomb, and you're not from Macomb. You told me you're from Chicago. What drew you to Macomb?
So I was interviewing for director's positions, And the organization that brought me here it's B.E. Smith, and B.E. Smith is one of the largest healthcare recruiters in the United States. And the and the recruiter told me, I have a wonderful opportunity, and it's very close to where you are. I said, really? It's close to? Well, I never saw it on Indeed. And she said, no, it's real close to where you are. And then she kind of chuckled, and then she said, well, it's actually in Macomb. So when we finished talking, I Googled the hospital. I saw that it really wasn't very close to Chicago. But I decided to allow everything to take its course. And my first phone interview was with the Vice President of Human Resources and the CEO. And I was very impressed by being interviewed by the CEO on a phone screening call. And that kind of, when they said, well, we like what we heard and we want you to come for an on-site visit, and the rest is history.
Well, before I let you go, we're about done. We're getting ready for the second half here. But I heard through a grapevine that you had a baseball Hall of Fame story?
I do.
Hall of Fame story?
Yes.
What is that all about?
So Sammy Sosa played for the Chicago Cubs, and at that time I was the assistant director for radiology at the University of Chicago. And Sammy Sosa had an episode where it was discovered that his bats were corked, and he had donated these some of his bats to the Hall of Fame. And the Hall of Fame had a exhibit at the museum in Chicago. And the Hall of Fame wanted to make sure that the bats that they had did not have cork. So they called us and they said, "Can we bring the bats over so that you can take an X-ray of the bats to verify if they're corked or not?" So Dr. Barron, who was the chair of the department, contacted me and said, "This is what we're going to do." So at 6:30 a.m., this contingent of very high-level folks entered the medical center. They found us in radiology. We took an X-ray of the bats. The bats did not have cork. Dr. Barron said, "Why don't we take one step beyond?" And we took CT scans of the bats. And no cork was identified.
Might as well done MRIs and everything while you're at it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming and talking to us. And
Thank you.
Hopefully you don't have to radiology, any kind of radiology on any more bats.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with the second half right after this.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adam's Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
Back here at the hangar coming out of the halftime break, Bombers have a advantage over the Farmers 27-14. We'll go over some halftime stats while we are here. First for the Farmington Farmers, Noah Howe has 2 points. Blake Mills has the 1-3. Bradley Kemper has 6 points. And Logan Gardner has 2. For the Macomb Bombers, Drake May leads the way with 12. Nick Elby not too far behind. He's got 9. And then Marshawn Delaney and Kyler Norton have each chipped in 1 field goal for 2 points apiece. As we will get half number 2 underway.
Bombers start out in 2-3 zone.
Yeah, throwing that zone out there against the Farmers with a 13-point lead. As we kicked outside, Howe, corner 3, catches the back iron. That's it. Delaney tracks down the board and gives it up for Cats. It'll be Cats, May, Nupp, Delaney, and Elby out there for Macomb. So they'll roll with the starters out of the halftime break. Appears it'll be starters for the Farmers as well. That's Howe, Brewer, Blackhurst, Meltz, and Gardner. Farmers with a little bit of issues there. Gets it down low. Delaney able to feed inside for Elby, who's able to collect his dribble and score 2. Elby into double digits. He's got 11 now in the contest. Bombers lead up to 15. May doing work in the passing lanes once more. Wasn't able to keep that one in bounds, however. Farmers able to get the inbounds over for Meltz. Meltz drives in, kicks it out. It's top of the key for Brewer. Now outside, Howe guarded by Nupp. Dribble drive, floater off the side of the backboard. Pretty good look there for Farmington, just not able to capitalize. Elby feeds it down low. Delaney blocked from behind. Farmers pushing back the other way quickly. Trying to get those transition points that have eluded him throughout the entire game. Here's a deep 3 for the lefty, Blackhurst. And he will connect from way downtown, 29-17 now. Katz bounces it down low. Elby back outside. Katz is able to split the defense, kicks it out. They're going to call a double dribble. Trying to bounce that one down low for Gardner at the start of the possession. It's going to be stolen away by May. He gives it up. Elby is going to get called for the travel. Didn't come to a clean stop. Delaney with a little bit of backcourt pressure there. They're able to get it for Gardner, high post. Corner 3 on the way for Meltz. Will go over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. 29-17, Elby has it in the corner. You see the Bombers are trying to get it down low for Delaney in that high post. They're able to get it to him there. And Delaney will pick up a foul on the drive. Will go on Braden Brewer. Marshawn Delaney will shoot a pair here at the line. First free throws of the second half for either side. 5 minutes and 23 seconds. His first free throw is up and good. Mason Green into the lineup for the Farmers as Delaney will go 2 of 2 at the line. That's one thing Macomb has done in this game. When they've gotten to the free throw lines, they've made good on their attempts. Can't say the same for Farmington.
And I really like Delaney, how he just takes his time and he's got his own ritual and he sinks both of them.
Here's the pass back for Green. He's going to be fouled at the rim. Foul will go on Nubb. Be his first, team's first. Here in the third, Mason Green will go to the line. First free throw is no good, and once again, the free throw line struggles continue for Farmington. I'm not sure they've made one free throw here tonight.
I was trying to think. I don't believe they have.
They've had a couple opportunities, and they'll go 0 for 2 once again. Cat swings it out for May. Farmington again comes to trap May up high. Just really a really nice job handling pressure by the Macomb ball handlers, May and Katz. They've done an excellent job all night. Here's Nupp. He wants 3 of his own. Can't get that one to go. Big rebound there by Gardner on the defensive end. Gets it out. Green in and out crossover there. Trying to feed it back door. Can't get it to him. They forced to skip this one outside for Howe. Good closeout there by Nupp. He's trying to kill the possession this time, and Howe will draw the foul on Nupp. Just got right into the body. Be 2 quick fouls on Caden Nupp. Marshawn Brown will check in for Nupp, working with the 2 fouls. Here's Green on the inside, able to adjust and score. (31-19). Delaney gets it down low for LB. LB, tough post shot this time. Delaney offensive rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Mason Green. Will be his first. Inbounds pass on the out of bounds set is stolen away by Howe, going back the other way and lost control of it there. Trying to look like he was almost trying to underhand shovel it over for Green. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We'll see Farmington come up in a bit of extended pressure now into the backcourt. It's like sort of a 1-2-2 press applied by Farmington. May will dribble through it, kicks it out. Delaney mid-range jump shot, leaves that one long. Green gives it up, melts 3. That one no good. Farmington trying to answer back quickly. Katz touchdown pass outside Brooks. One extra for Delaney. Pump fake there. Tough shot and better finish. Marshawn Delaney. Ellis wants to step back 3. He'll catch iron once again. Big rebound there by Katz, and he'll be fouled in the backcourt.
Just some over-aggression trying to get a big rebound for the Farmers, but then they make that mistake. They end up fouling about 85, 90 feet away from the Bombers' basket. But, you know, you want to see that kind of hustle, that kind of dedication crashing the boards, but it's unfortunate for the foul to be called on something like that.
The Farmers will stay up in this press. Macomb able to break it pretty easily there. Delaney to the rim. Can't get the layup to go, but he will be fouled. It'll be the second foul on Green. Second trip to the line for Brooks in this quarter. He's going to make good on both those attempts earlier on. First free throw is also good. Brooks' second free throw is also good. 2-2 trip to the line for Delaney. Excuse me. I think I called him Brooks there for a second. Delaney is 4-4 at the line this quarter, and saw that the other night against Geneseo, made a little bit of a slow start and then came out and scored a bunch of quick points for Macomb. Coming out of the halftime break, Euro step lay for Drake May as he gets his first points of the half. Farmington will throw it away on the other end, 37-19. Still a big lead for Macomb.
On that turnover, it was just a misread. He was trying to do a backdoor cut, and just kind of some miscommunication.
Farmington will take a 30-second timeout. 37-19 is the score. Here, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the third quarter. We'll stay here for this one. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124. We'll focus on local sports, catch WIU games, and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Tomorrow is also Wednesday, so they'll have dollar wings in at Sports Corner. Tom Conklin State Farm, face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb.
And we see Farmington pull off that that full court pressure and go back into their 1-2-2 zone that they've been in a majority of the game.
Yeah, I came out with that press for a little bit. Macomb did an excellent job handling the extra pressure as Delaney's able to score once again. Delaney's up to 8 points in the quarter. He's got 10 overall for the Bombers. And the Bombers have a 20-point lead. Norton will check into the game for Nick Elby. Into the corner, Norton has it. That one tipped out of bounds. Trying to get it back down low for Delaney once again. Delaney now has it top of the key, gets it out May. He's going to step into a three, and he's going to get it. That's the third three of the game for Drake May, I do believe. As he has led the way for the Bombers. He's got 17 points. He's been excellent on defense as well. Farmington trying to answer back quickly with a three of their own. Brooks with the board, trying to feed it up for Delaney, just a touch out of his hands. Mark Simmons into the game. Colvin Haroldson into the game for Farmington. 42-19, minute 45 to play here in the third quarter. Left wing three on the way is going to fall short. See Farmington put up a bunch of threes here tonight. Haven't been able to even connect on too many. Brooks is trying to get a three of his own. That's going to be a little bit long. Blackers now gets to the corner, trying to feed down low. Gardner, nice move this time. Kicks it out. Another three on the way for the Farmers. Is also no good. Katz is able to track down the board. Deep in his own backcourt. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter.
No matter what, Farmington's determined to hit the threes. They've taken a lot of threes. They just are cold from the arch tonight.
Mark Simmons will miss a three of his own. Back the other way. Big block there by Norton. Katz gives it up. Delaney, they're going to call a charge this time. Nice job there by Green, able to get his feet set. He will absorb the contact. William Thomas into the game for Macomb as well. Gardner here, post move, has that one blocked by Norton once again. Two big rejections for Kyler Norton. Bombers quickly ahead. Simmons has it. Back over Katz, 15 seconds to go. They're going to go back out to Simmons once again. Missed a three just moments ago. Farmers really look like they're giving it to him in the corner. They want him to shoot that. He'll put it up. Lefty three won't go. Offensive board. Norton at the basket. Layup at the horn. Can't get it to drop. 42-19 is the score through three. Listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you for the final quarter of play here from the hangar at Macomb High.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Bombers ball to begin the final 8 minutes. They enjoy themselves a big lead here to start the fourth quarter. Pick and roll action, dumps it down low for Thomas. And he will travel with it. Quick turnover for Macomb. Gardner, high post. Nice move there by Logan Gardner. Love that shot there. Just one dribble, kind of falling away from the basket. Pretty nicely contested by Brooks as well. Here's Brooks on the drive on the other end. Wild shot. Floater won't go. Norton with hands on in the backcourt there, able to slap it away from Gardner, and then he throws it right back to him. Gardner kick ahead pass. This one kicked out. Howell three off the back iron. Look good. Offensive rebound by Meltz. He'll put it off the bottom of the backboard. Norton into the corner for Simmons. Here's Thomas with it. Top the key. That's back to Norton. Here's Brooks, the ball handler. Again, the Bombers just working through their offensive set here. No reason to go quickly. Cohen Hunt Toomey into the game. Hayden Katz out. Brooks trying to get it down for Norton, gets it to him there. Thomas has it, dribble handoff over for Toomey, working against Gardner. Out to the corner for Simmons. Trying to dish it away, now gets it over for Toomey. Nice pick and roll there. Thomas at the rim. Great job on that possession by the Bombers. Just really slowed things down, worked through all of their progressions. Is finally able to get it to Thomas for the score. Alexander Simmons into the game for Macomb. Kick out 3, that one's gonna be short. Offensive rebound fought for. Green comes up with it, he'll put up another 3 as Blackhurst is able to connect. That's his second 3 of the game. As Loftus scrambles here, now ball on the floor. We're gonna have a jump ball called. It'll be Farmington basketball. It'll be Bombers basketball. Now it'll be Farmers basketball.
I thought PA announcer said Farmers, but Farmers and Bombers kind of rhyme, and then we find out that it was the Farmers.
Yeah, we kind of went back and forth there. I thought the official initially pointed for Farmers basketball, and then all the Macomb players started lining up on this end. I was a little bit confused there. That's nothing new, though. Under 5 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Bombers with a 21-point lead. Skip pass comes all the way out. Brooks, nice job there, able to reel it in. Here's Toomey on the drive. He's forced to give it back outside for Brooks. Top of the key, Toomey 3, that won't go. Bombers fighting for the board, can't come down with it. And the Farmers will push it back the other direction. Drive to the rim, layup is good. Mason Green once again coming through. Corner 3 for Simmons, that finds the back iron. Garner will get called for the travel, got the feet moving too quickly as he made his move to the basket. Came to Chin, checked in at that last dead ball for Macomb. He'll get it now top of the key. Trying to work it down low, a little bit of a mispass there by the Bombers. Toomey trying to create some room, is finally able to get it over for Simmons. 19-point advantage for Macomb, and it's going to be a steal for Farmington. Howell back the other direction. He's got Meltz if he wants him, decides to slow things up. This Blackhurst back in the corner. Nice move there. Floater catches nothing but air. Toomey kick out Simmons. Pump fake drive guarded by Gardner. Toomey drives inside and he will be fouled. So Cohen Hunt Toomey will head to the free throw line. Just over 3 minutes to play in the final quarter. Toomey's first free throw falls a bit short there. Lineup shift for Farmington. Devin Perry in for Macomb.
That's something we haven't seen too much of on the Bombers side of the free throws. A lot of them have went down here tonight for the Bombers JV squad.
I believe those are the first misses at the free throw line we see. Toomey misses another free throw, but he's able to steal it away from one of the Farmington players there. Again, we have a full lineup shift in for Farmington. Clark has it in the corner, or excuse me, Perry has it in the corner. Force to give it back, they go right back to him. Trying to create some room, working against Shovel. He'll drive inside. Perry layup is good. Nice move on the drive there by Perry.
Perry had a lot of good work ethic there, and that really got the fans fired up.
Perry guarded on the outside. Nice job there, able to body him up. Shot at the rim, nicely guarded by Simmons. And the Bombers have another takeaway. Shin now in and out crossover. He'll drive in. Gets it back over for Perry, able to collect his dribble. Post fade this time. Can't get that to go, trying to show off the touch. That pass will go out of bounds. Shelby loses it. Alexander Simmons, a late replacement here for Macomb. He'll check in for Mark Simmons. Toomey up for Simmons. Perry almost lost it there. Drive to the rim. They're going to call an offensive foul.
Just lowered his shoulder a little too much. The ref right there on the call for the offensive player control foul.
This is Harrelson now working it up for the Farmers. Here's the drive inside by Tristan Hindy. Takes it out. Shelby working against Perry. This is going to be a long three. That one pumped up by Harston. Simmons gets it out. Toomey drive, looking to feed it inside. Forced to kick it back out for Simmons. That one almost taken away. Thomas steps his way through the lane, takes the contact, and is able to convert. Will Thomas will go to the line, trying to score 3 points the old-fashioned way. And his free throw will be no good. Shelby with the board, gets it over for Harrelson. Under a minute to go here. All signs point to a Bombers victory. They really played well. I mean, they just jumped all over the Farmers early on in the first quarter, never really looked back. Their defensive pressure was great all game.
Absolutely, their defense has been great. They've been forcing the outside shots. They've been denying the in-night down low passes and the baseline drives. So that's the big thing. And then Farmers, three-pointers haven't been falling or their free throws, so that's why they're stuck at 25 points right now, coming up on the 35 seconds remaining in the game.
Bombers back the other way. That shot's going to fall a bit short. Toomey with it. Floater catches the backboard. Get that one hard off the glass. Here's Harrelson working the other way, trying the reverse layup this time. This thing has turned into a track meet now for both sides, trying to get the feet ahead for Perry. Couldn't track that one down, a little bit out of reach. 12 seconds to go. Six seconds, three-pointer on the way here to end the game. That won't go, and we're going to have a late foul called.
And Bombers fans was hoping that the ref wasn't going to call that with 1.6 seconds, but here's another chance for the Farmers to get one more bucket in before the final horn goes off. I guess they're calling it on the shot.
Yeah, apparently Shelby will go to the line. Looking for her first points of the game, and he'll get them. So Shelby will enter the scores book there with 1.6 to go in the game. And Shelby will go 2-2. Perry at the buzzer will fall a bit short. And that's how this game will come to an end. 48-27, the final here at the hangar in favor of the Macomb High Bombers. We're going to get out of here relatively quickly. We'll have a little pregame show on for the start of the varsity game, so we'll jump over there real quickly. So for John Burton and Brandon Thomas, this has been your presentation of Macomb High JV Boys Basketball. 48-27 is the final. Hope to catch you for the varsity contest.